I'm like, but I don't mean, I mean it like that, like my culture, like in a almost an erotic way. I mean, no, I'm serious because we're very, I believe that we are very sexual people, and sometimes Mexicans, because of the Catholic Church, has tried to push down our sexuality. But if you go to Central
Yeah.
America, if you go to Central America, if you go to South America, notice they joke more about sexuality. They're more
Uh-huh.
open. It's not that they're hoes and this and
That
that.
that's part of why I want to travel, man, because I want to see culture in different countries in different areas and so that's part of why I do want to be a big.
They be over there flirting with you. Like they're not. It's not that you got to understand. They have us bullwinkled. They have us colonized, thinking that it's that we're supposed to hide our bodies and we're supposed to be scared of each other and we're supposed to like the one and all this pressure for the one. The fuck up, man. There's what I mean. Like it is what it
Yeah, yeah.
is. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I've always fought. Now, before the pandemic, I was saying I'm gonna be my full self, homie. And whoever stays, órale. And whoever goes, apúrate, way. Get the fuck up out of here. I'm not there. Wait, let's get up out of here. Let's get it going.
Yep.
Because I only got
For
time. I
sure.
only got time for the truth, homie. I'm getting older. I got gray hairs now. They're coming out, and there's no more time for the baloney. You feel me?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hell yeah. So hey, man, fucking over here chopping it up. We're having a good combo, dog.
But I appreciate you speaking on that because I agree. That's very much part of our language, and that's part of like I was catching a lot of your shows when you're kind of touching on sexuality and stuff, and that was like when I came across your show and stuff,
Yeah, bro.
and
Oh, my bad.
yeah, so just the way you were like approaching the conversation, the way you're talking about things, like this guy's dope, and I started checking your shit and all that. But that's kind of what drew me in.
Appreciate it, man. No, no, I just feel like I don't know, man. Rodent Radio guys, my boy Tony said he's like, we're in a world or a country where nobody gives a fuck, but everybody's easily offended. It's like,
Yeah.
what, dog? If you give a fuck, just keep. Like, if I don't like something, bro, I unfollow it. I turn the page. I don't troll them. I don't just here and there. I'll make a joke, some shit, but for the most part, I don't do none of that, bro. When I grew up, in the 90s, when you spoke, eventually you had to speak for, what I mean? You had to face people for that. And so I just feel like we need to, I don't want to go on a tangent, but that we need to build like the space, more
We need to
authentic
communicate,
space,
man. A lot of people.
but authenticity. But when we're
Yep.
communicating, it needs to be 100, bro. I need 100 from
Yep.
you, and I'm gonna give you 100. I might
Yep.
give you 114%. You know what I mean? You better help.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and that's how I am too, man. I'm a completely like open book, and I like to be like that. And a lot of shit is because we don't communicate, man. A lot of shit could be hella simple if we just communicate straight up. But that we always want to place all these barriers to communication, and or we don't practice it. We don't anything that makes us uncomfortable. We don't want to fucking do it. We don't want to step out of our comfort zone, and like we got to challenge ourselves constantly to step out of our comfort zone. You know what I'm saying?
Suave said it was awesome to hear you speak and answer questions. Thank you. One of the dopest MCs in the San Joaquin Valley. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
appreciate it, man. Thank you, Suave. Appreciate it, man.
For sure, man.
Uh,
Hey, real
there's a couple.
side.
If you don't mind, if I follow this.
Yeah. Hey, how do you feel about all that food shit? I got mixed feelings.
I love comedy. I love fucking laughter, right? So it's like social commentary. It's dope to have representation. It's dope to say like a lot of those jokes is kind of I resonate with them because I remember like kind of thinking of similar jokes and clowning shit like that. Like even like we used to clown like like gangsters that were kind of like like ratchet gangsters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So like connecting to that was when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
No, dude,
So like,
yeah, it's hard.
connecting to that, like it's funny, it's funny and all that. But the only thing is that, and this is not just on there, but I don't know if it's more prevalent on there, but it's like there's just like kind of like a culture of it's cool to hate, and I guess it's because it's funny too, right? People talk shit because it's funny,
Yeah,
right?
I just don't like. There's a guy rapper named Bozo back in LA, and he just was like, they're mocking our culture, and they're not even homies. And the thing is, Well, I'm not like even as he went to prison and everything, so I don't. Cause I consider myself like minor leagues or something. But like for all the people like us that sacrifice though, and for you guys not needing to be from the hood, like you're not from the hood, they could be from the hood, but you guys aren't cholos. So how would you map cholo culture if you're not cholo at that level? That's all I'm saying. And the
Yeah.
other thing, bro, and lastly, because I want to say some quick last shout outs, but is for me, my stepbrother was a drug addict, bro. He became one of those ratchet guys, you know, and he was the most popular,
Uh,
one of the most popular guys in high school. And let me tell you, homie,
yeah.
if they put a Saca la Bolsita kind of situation up there of my brother without asking his permission of having one of the,
Like,
you know, in an image of him when having probably one of his worst days, bro, you gotta just know
yeah.
that I'd be coming for their necks. So I think that they need to be more responsible, but at the same time, the shit is hilarious and you really,
Yeah.
I would like, I don't want them to stop. I just want them to be aware, you know, of what they're doing, bro, because it could have
Well,
consequences for a lot of people.
yeah, because what I think is they could break shit down a little more. Cause see, when I used to laugh at that shit, it's because I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand shit, right? But now when you look at it and you see how that could be triggering to people. Like I see people say that it's how people come out of like, come out of addiction. But it could also be very, very triggering and very kind of like demeaning and like addiction is like, it's like an illness. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hey,
not it,
we're about to run out of time, so some shout outs real quick. It's a compliment. We're just having a good conversation, you know. We keep fucking just shout out.
yeah, no doubt.
Throw some shout outs because we literally.
Okay, man, damn. Well, shout out everybody that came on the live. Shout out everybody that follows me that came through. Shout out everybody that follows Pocho Live Show that came through. I'll shout out my homie Haleen Chase, one of my producers that I work with. I'll shout out my mom, even though she's not on here, but I got to do that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man.
We'll do
That's about it, man.
catch up.
Yeah, yeah,
There's more to
sure.
say. We're getting cut off. It's a good thing though. I mean,
Yeah, I didn't really think of shout outs, but
it's all good, man. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, I appreciate you, everybody. Again, follow my boy. He's coming out. He's in Fresno originally for Sanger. He's doing his thing. He has a degree. He's kind of like me. We work fucking fuck around in a lot of different worlds, and we just trying to be
yeah.
ourselves. So my bad for having.
Yo, thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it, G. Thank you.
And sorry again, everybody, for cutting off. We have 30 seconds, so I'm gonna say good night, everybody. Thank you and thank you, bro. We'll stay connected. We'll do this again.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, bro.